We regret Peter Obi leaving us, Labour Party finally admits. Hello, beautiful family, and welcome back to Gist Angle, your hope for hot gist and verified political updates. If you've been following Nigerian politics closely, then you already know this. Labour Party has been fighting battles on too many fronts at the same time. Court cases, leadership crisis, defections, internal mistrust, and the kind of division that can scatter even the strongest political movement. But now, something major has happened. The governor of Abia State and Labour Party leader Alex Otti has met with members of the party's National Executive Committee (NEC) in Abuja, and the meeting is coming at a very sensitive time, especially after a court affirmed that Julius Abure was no longer the national chairman of the party. And what made this whole moment even more dramatic? Otti didn't just talk about congresses or party reforms. He openly admitted something many people have been waiting to hear. Labour Party regrets that Peter Obi left them. Yes, the same Peter Obi that gave them the biggest national political momentum they have ever experienced. This is the full breakdown, and why this meeting could be a turning point for Labour Party ahead of 2027. The Abuja meeting that changed the mood in Labour Party. On Saturday, Governor Alex Otti sat down with the neck of the Labour Party in Abuja. And let's be honest, this meeting wasn't just another political gathering. This was a damage control meeting. Because for months now, Labour Party has been looking like a house that was built with passion but without enough structure to survive pressure. Since the 2023 elections, the party has been battling leadership disputes, factional struggles, defections from lawmakers, accusations and counter-accusations, court rulings and counter-rulings. And in politics, once a party starts looking unstable, what happens next is predictable. Politicians start running away, supporters get discouraged, opposition starts mocking, and serious alliances avoid you. So this NEC meeting was clearly called to restore direction and rebuild the party's credibility. Here are what the NEC decided. Congresses and National Convention. After the meeting, Alex Otti addressed journalists and made it clear that the party has decided to move forward aggressively with internal rebuilding. According to him, the NEC resolved that the party would begin preparations for party congresses, a national convention. In his words, very soon the congresses will happen and the national convention will also take place. And then he added that the first major step is we will begin with preparation for congresses that will happen in March. Now, this is not just party grammar. In Nigerian politics, once a party starts talking about congresses and convention, it means two things. They want to reset the structure. They want to re-legitimize leadership. Because without proper congresses, the party cannot properly organize candidates, campaign strategy, or internal discipline. And the truth is, Labour Party needs this badly. Now, this is the part where things get interesting. Otti also revealed that NEC discussed revalidation of membership, registration of new members nationwide, and according to him, a committee has already been set up to oversee that process. His words, the other major issue discussed is the revalidation of membership and the registration of new members. A committee has been set up and very soon that will also start. This is strategic because Labour Party's biggest strength in 2023 was not necessarily old political structures. It was the movement energy, young people, first-time voters, online supporters, diaspora voices, and a wave of belief that something new was possible. But movements are not the same as political machinery. If Labour Party wants to survive 2027, they must convert that energy into registered members, verified structures, world-level presence, state-level organization, strong delegate system. Because elections are not won only on social media, they are won on ground. Now let's go to the part that shook the political space. Alex Otti openly addressed the elephant in the room, Peter Obi's departure from Labour Party. And for the first time in a very direct way, the party admitted its thanks. Otti said, "We also regretted the exit of the former leader of the party and former presidential candidate of the party. While we regret the exit, we wish him well." That statement is heavy because it confirms what many people already suspected. Labour Party knows that Peter Obi was their biggest political asset nationally. Whether people like Obi or not, one thing is fact. In 2023, he gave Labour Party national relevance, massive youth connection, global attention, the strongest third force momentum Nigeria has seen in years. So losing him is not just losing a member, it is losing political identity, public excitement, voter trust in the Labour project. And the way Otti said it shows the party is trying to be diplomatic, regretful but not bitter. Otti didn't pretend everything was fine. He admitted that Labour Party has lost some members to defection, even lawmakers. He said, "We've also lost a few members to defection, even some members of the National Assembly. But despite all that, this party remains strong." Now this is the reality. When internal crisis enters a party, defections becomes contagious because in Nigeria, politicians follow stability, structure, chances of winning, access to power. Once they sense confusion, they move. So Otti's statement here is both a confession and a reassurance. He is basically telling remaining members, yes, we lost people, but we are still standing. Now here is the reconciliation plan. Labour Party wants everyone back. Otti said NEC resolved that the party should set up a reconciliation committee to bring back aggrieved members, but he added that the interim NWC would decide when exactly to constitute the committee, and then he made the goal clear. The whole idea is to reconcile everyone who is waiting and desires to come back. This is politics 101. If Labour Party wants to become a serious force again, they must reduce internal enemies, because in Nigeria, a party fighting itself cannot defeat APC or PDP. It's impossible. Now this is where the story becomes even more dramatic. Otti directly appealed to Julius Abure and his supporters to return and embrace peace, but he added a condition. If they are able to subject to the rules of the party, we will be happy to see them back. This is a classic political invitation with boundaries. It's basically saying, come back, but don't come back to control everything again. Because Labour Party is clearly trying to rebuild without returning to the same crisis that damaged them. Now, one of the most unexpected parts of Otti's statement was this. Labour Party will not participate in the forthcoming FCT Council elections. This is significant because Abuja is the political capital, and elections in Abuja are symbolic. If a party pulls out, it could mean they are not ready, they are still restructuring, they want to avoid embarrassment, or they don't have unity to present candidates. Either way, it's a strategic retreat, but also a sign that the party is still rebuilding. Governor Alex Otti is clearly positioning himself as one of the key stabilizers of Labour Party right now. The tone of his message is clear: rebuild, reconcile, reorganize, move forward. But the party must act fast, because in Nigeria, once election season begins, there is no time for internal drama. If they don't settle leadership issues early, 2027 will meet them unprepared. And by then, the obedient energy may have moved elsewhere completely. So now the big question is, Labour Party is saying they regret losing Peter Obi, but can they rebuild strong enough to compete without him? Or will the party continue to struggle with the same internal battle that broke it apart after 2023? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss our next update.
It's just Angle.